Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok, and I got a letter. Hey, Scott, so I have a new update as of today slash yesterday. This letter is from Captain Save-A-Hoe, the one that I did a couple of videos on. He has reached a resolution with his lady, or lady of the evening, whatever you want to call her. The last month I have sent about 35,000 baht in a few different payments. I found an English teacher to tutor her in English 20 hours for 7,500 baht, so I organized for her to meet the teacher and sent the 7,500. This is in addition to the 20,000 baht payment, monthly payment. Also, she said she had to give money to her mom, so she asked me for another 5,000 for herself. Then on Saturday, she wanted 3,000 to buy clothes because she has gained weight. It sounds a little excessive to me. I mean, really, this guy has gone above and beyond doing what someone might think they need to do, and he's doing this for himself. He's sending money for himself to this girl who was working in a bar. Well, she was freelancing, and as a how she was freelancing, and he doesn't have to send her any money. I mean, who knows whether or not the baby is his because he hasn't had a DNA test. However, his father left him, and so he felt that in lieu of just saying screw it, he was going to send her money because he didn't want to feel bad. He didn't want to feel guilty that he also left a baby behind fatherless. So let me go on here. On Sunday, she changed her Line profile. Oh, wait a minute, sorry. Anyway, I just want a clear conscience from the situation, so I'm sending the money over there. However, 35,000 baht is over 1,000 Australian dollars. Before I was able to save just over 1,000 Australian dollars per month. Now I'm sending her all this money and I can save nothing. I just pay the bills, so it's been pretty stressful. On Sunday, she changed her Line profile picture and cover photo, which were photos of me and her, to pictures of her son. Now, this girl, she's 19. If you don't remember or you didn't join beforehand and watch the beginning videos, I'll post them up above or somewhere. She's 19. She has a son, a year and a half old. No papa around. Apparently, no one giving her money. So she is working as a freelancer, or she was. So he goes on to say, so I wondered what was up with that. I thought she was angry at me or something. And I talked to her about it on video chat, and she seemed fine. Anyway, fast forward to yesterday. Now, let me just say something here. Why would she be angry at him? He sent her all this money. He's basically kissing her ass, doing everything to make sure that she's okay, and he's worried that she's angry at him because she changed the picture. I would be thinking to myself, why is she taking me off a picture of me and her and putting something else on? It seems that in the situation, you would think she's extremely grateful and she's, in love, yada, 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 but, that's not always the case. Normally during the day while I'm at work, she messages me online, but yesterday she didn't, so I wondered what was up. I'm not friends with her on Facebook because I barely use Facebook now, but I know her name on Facebook so I can search her and see her profile picture and cover photo. And she had changed her Facebook cover photo from a picture of us to just a picture of a tattoo of Google images. I looked at who had liked the photo. It had only 6 likes. One of the people who had liked the photo had a profile picture of a Thai guy and her naked in bed together with her smiling. I recognized the guy as her boyfriend from last year, and I knew it was a recent photo because of her hair and necklace. Anyway, she didn't call or message me at all yesterday, and it wasn't until today after work she messaged me saying she had a problem with her mom and couldn't go home. I sent her the screenshot of her and a Thai boyfriend together, and I said, "He made you pregnant, not me," and she replied with, "I'm sorry for everything." Well, if that doesn't convince you, listen, there's no need to be nice anymore. You already know what the deal is. Dude's in bed with her naked, it's time to say, hit the road, honey, adios, bye-bye. I mean, you've gone above and beyond, sir, and, well, you are a Captain Save-A-Hoe, for sure. I dare say that if you didn't learn a lesson from this, you're never going to learn any lessons in life. So hopefully you learn from this and you'll never do this again. That should go without saying. I think what happened is she found out she was pregnant when we were together in December, and she knew it was either me or her Thai boyfriend that made her pregnant, so she spoke to her mom and her friend, who was in her 30s, and they advised her to convince me the baby was mine to get money. Well, she can't think for herself. I know there's a lot of pressure on people here and on women and with their families and all that, but, she's too weak. You're not exactly the strongest guy. But I would say that if she is that weak where she's going to allow someone to control what she does and put her in this kind of a situation and put you in this situation, that is not a girl you want, my friend. That is not a girl you want. Let's see here. It's a pretty weird situation because she had photos of me and her on Facebook that I could see from last year before she made her profile private so I could see everything she posted. So she was posting photos of me on her Facebook, not knowing I would see them, captioning them with "I miss you," etc. in Thai. I guess he had access to her Facebook. I don't really understand this. Also, she had photos of the Sinsod ceremony which had over 150 likes, and all her friends on Facebook were congratulating her. Is everyone in Thailand in on this scamming foreigners thing? Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they thought, hey, girlfriend found her the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Who knows? A lot of times the girls will go work in a bar and they're lying to their families about what's going on. And if they're not, their families are lying to the foreigners that they bring home. I know of several cases, and it happened to me once where there was a girl sitting with some guy, and I was talking to her, and she was like, "Oh, this is my brother." But at the time, I had just come over. I didn't speak any Thai. And I'm like, well, okay, I guess. But it wasn't her brother. It was her boyfriend. He was probably, going, hey, you get a dude, and you go bang him, I want the money. Give me some money so I can go gambling or go drinking or whatever he's using it for. I don't know. He could go. He could be making a donation to the Save-A-Children Fund. I don't know, but I doubt it. She also talked about what features of mine she wanted the baby to have. A big thing for her is she wanted to have a nose bridge that sticks out. The Isan Thais have a flat nose bridged, as you would know. She even got a silicone nose bridge implant put in. Again, now, call me old-fashioned, but listen, baby, if you ain't happy with yourself and your nose, you ain't never going to be happy. Okay, really. It's one thing if a girl is completely flat-chested and she's like, I really don't feel good about myself, and it really helps your self-esteem to have a boob job or something like that. Maybe I can see that. Although I could say if a strong woman would be like, hey, take me as I am, or don't take me at all. I really don't care. With the nose thing, it's like, come on, man, give me a break. Oh, I'm going to get my nose worked on because I want to look like everybody else. All the Westerners. I'm going to have a Western nose. I got news for you. You ain't Western, honey. Jesus. I think she really isn't sure who the father is out of me or her Thai boyfriend. She loves him, but I'm obviously the much better financial option. No shit. You've sent enough dough to the girl. Can you ask for a refund? I don't think so. Obviously, I feel like a dickhead for getting sucked into the most obvious scam. I was even sort of looking forward to having a baby. Oof. Let me just say a little word about that since I got a couple of kids. It's a wonderful thing. But if you are not prepared mentally, if you're not mature enough to deal with it, you're in for a rude awakening, my friend, because it's a lot of responsibility. Not to mention, cleaning up the shitty diapers and all that other kind of stuff, which is not really that big of a deal in context of everything, else that you're dealing with. However, sending all that money over was getting very stressful, so I now just feel relieved. I have some plans for the future which require me to save money, so now I can continue doing that. Scott, what should I do from here? I'm thinking the best thing is just to block her, but make sure she still has my line ID or email address or some way of contacting me, so if the baby comes out looking half Falang, that's half foreigner, she can contact me and I'll go back and do a DNA test. I really don't want to have any further contact with her unless the baby turns out to be mine, because, to be honest, I develop feelings for her. No shit. You develop feelings for her almost immediately, and you shouldn't have. She's a hoe. Now, say what you will. I know there are some out there who come to this country and they say, "Oh, why do you speak like that about the girls? They're all just alike. They're good girls." Listen, I'm not saying they can't be good people. Of course they are. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to make a choice for a woman who is going to be your life partner, who's going to be with you for the rest of your life, and she ain't got shit going for her, okay? Maybe she's got even a lot less going for her than you have going for you upstairs. Look elsewhere. There are other places. You're not in a mad rush. You could have just did your thing with her, and when you're done, hey, here's your money, bye-bye. That would have been the end of it. But no, you had to fall in love, and I got to go see her again. My girl. She's not your girl. I know guys who, they think that the girl working in the bar is their girlfriend because they come over and the girl is so happy to see them. They give a little money. No, you're the special one for me. Listen, if she's a hoe and she's hoeing around, she's not your girlfriend. She's just some chick who let you stick it in her. That's the bottom line. Think of it in the most basic terms. She let you stick it in her. That's all she wrote. Okay? I've been in regular contact with her multiple times a week since June of last year when we first met, and last few months have been messaging and videoing every single day, so she's become a part of my life. So I look forward to calling and messaging her. Listen, get over your sentimentalities, because being sentimental about this is what got you in trouble. Oh, it's romance. I love her. She's so beautiful. She's so sweet. She's so special. Oh, get over that. Okay? Love is a word that I think is a much deeper meaning than just like, oh my God, I just fell for her head over heels. Okay, you fell for her head over heels, and then when you found out what kind of a person she was, where she's using you and basically swindling you, do you still love her? I mean, come on. After seeing her on Facebook naked with another dude, I don't think there's any reason at all to stay in contact with her. If somewhere down the line, some kid comes to you or a young man comes to you and says, hey, I'm your son, you can deal with it then. But as of right now, what I would do is block any communication methods that she may have with you. Stop communicating with her. Get over it. Don't be this little sap sitting there going, oh, I miss her. You miss what? You miss somebody who cheated you? If I stole $100,000 from you, would you miss me so much? I don't think so. All right, so I rest my case. Until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di lat jerken mai.